I'm Mickey Colton.
And I'm Chad Dillon, and welcome back
to the second part of the qualifier for Dead Man's Curve. 20 cars have gone on track, 20 cars are left to go.
Yeah, we've already had a show. We've already determined the Rallycross Series champion, Mark Holbert. It was a great season for those guys, but now we're trying to figure out who's going to win the Rallycross championship.
Yeah, of our 5 championship competitors, only 1 car has gone out so far. Now it's Alex Hawkins, but he already had a long shot chance. He's even further down.
Exactly. I mean, he's got really hard chances, but we got the other 4 competitors up to bat. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a contest. But we have some surprising leaders in this event right now.
Yeah, no, Anthony McCurry just took the race lead going into the commercial break, so let's see if he can hold on to that. I think he's going to basically be in this show unless, all 20 cars manage to break the top time.
Exactly. I mean, with this event, though, there's not a lot of DNFs. There's just that one jump in the beginning, and here's our lineup for the day, followed by Captain Clutch himself, Ray Davis.
Yeah, Ray Davis is back on track, and look, we see our championship competitors, and Mark Holbert is going to make his attempt on track. He's won the championship by technicality so far. So Tyler Binoy is definitely one to watch out for, and Matt Evans, last year's winner,
yes,
he will be a force to be reckoned with today.
Exactly, and this is going to be a challenge for all of them. I mean, I think I've noticed a trend here. A lot of the Rallycross Series drivers are doing fairly well because it's a very simple style the Rallycross is. It's very simple technical track.
And Tyler Clutch of the points leader, 36. That's a good spot for him. And watch out for that last 3. That's the DASCAR bunch, I like to call them. Enesco, Piet, and Michael. They've all been talking to each other before the race, and they've been strategizing. So they have kind of an unofficial alliance back there.
Exactly. I mean, depending on where people are, they can knock certain people off and get them out of the final Dead Man's Curve event. But starting out with Ray Davis, the number 34 car, here we go.
Yep, Aileron Squad. The team has changed names a couple times, but there he is on track. Now, Jeffrey Finguy is in the last place spot. He's designated by that red marker there. He needs all 20 of these guys to basically wreck out of the event.
Yes, and Ray Davis is sure not giving him a good chance at that.
I know Ray Davis having a good run so far as he makes it over these bumps. Now, this section is absolutely treacherous.
I know, it looks very simple, but it's very deceiving. I mean, you could easily just flip your car over at any given moment. Coming
to the line, it's going to be a 35-52. That's in the race. Finguy is out. Now, William Brock went for a little bit of a tumble. He's on the bottom. There's James Shelley from the United Kingdom. Not the best season for him in Rallycross.
No, but, as long as you can finish right. I mean, with these drivers, I mean, it's their first season up to bat, and you never know what's going to happen. They're just trying to test the field.
Yeah, and Shelley did not run the full schedule.
Yes.
He replaced Joshua Michaels halfway through.
Exactly.
But that is a solid race car he's driving. It's just unfortunate.
And so far, bolted a little bit here, got a lot of speed.
Oh no, tips it!
Oh, man, we did get one DNF right there.
Yep, that's a DNF. William Brock will live to see another day. As now Chris Aurelio for Aurelio Auto Sports is on track. His brother Michael did not have a good going at it. And Michael Aurelio, this is going to be his last attempt at a Rallycross event.
Yes, now here we go. A little shaky here. Going to the hump here. That's what I call it. Now, what I noticed, a lot of people followed suit with the trend where don't fly off. Don't use a lot of your acceleration and just fly off because it really slows you down. If you slow down before the hump, you'll get momentum going down.
Yeah, and when you go into that crashing stop when you get off there, it just wrecks the run.
Exactly.
But here comes Chris Aurelio. He's had a poor season so far, but a 34-67 puts him in the race, and Alex Hawkins is on the bubble.
Chris Aurelio taking the number 1 spot from Anthony McCurry.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
You didn't even notice. What did you?
No, I was focused on the drivers making the show, but wow, Chris Aurelio, what a comeback. And now the stuntman is on track.
But now Alex Hawkins, the man that just was in the championship run. But, I have to applaud him, though. He had a really rough start to the season and really came back, and making it to the top 5 is still pretty good nonetheless.
That's a really good underdog story for that team, especially their Rallycross program that fizzled out with Cody Hagan. They had to sell off the car to Jeffrey Finguy.
Yeah.
But Seth Cole is definitely going to make the race. 5th place overall. Mason Powers is on the bubble. As now the Black Mamba is looking to strike.
Another man that, yes. Well, I love how we're talking about the man on the block, the chopping block. But Mason Powers, a man that he looked like he had so much potential at the beginning of the season. He looked like he could have been one of the top 5 drivers as a rookie. I mean, it's been a rookie showing this year. I mean, a lot of the rookies have really swept. It's been some big surprises so far this season.
Yes, and Matt Evans in car number 17. Whoa, a little squirrely for the 17. This is looking a little off for Matt Evans.
Yeah,
not what he was hoping for.
That might
hit for the 17.
That might make it harder for him to stay in this contest, but a 38.11.
That is not a good time at all, but he does make it for now. Now Ron Orng is on the bottom. Matt Duell is on track for Dual Stringer Racing.
Matt Duell, a terrible season for him. I mean, he went from being so good last season and one of the top competitors, but completely dropped off.
Now, he almost didn't attempt this race. They almost put Caitlin Stringer in the car, but they decided, this track is very complex. They wanted to make sure they made the show go with someone with experience.
I mean, at least Matt Duell is still showing some heart and still trying to drive it out. I mean, he finished the season. He didn't back out, and it takes a lot of courage, especially with the season that he had.
Yeah, here comes Matt Duell to the line. Ron Orng gets the time to beat. He does it, and now Alex Tanker's on the bubble. Here's Erin Henderson making his first start for Maloney Motorsports. We'll have to see what he does. I have no knowledge of what this driver has done in the past. He's completely new here.
Yep, and that's what's actually the fun part is seeing a driver like this. They could just take the first place spot and you'd be like amazed.
But Henderson going through the hump and now going into the final section of the course. I mean, it's a complete surprise here of what he will do. He just needs to beat Alex Tanker at 38.83.
Here we go, coming to the line, the final stretch. As long as he didn't hit one of the pylons, he hits the sidewall, but able to
going.
Yeah,
35.36, not a bad time. As now Xavier Singleton has to worry as Tyler Benoit's on track, and Singleton needs to worry. Benoit's one of the best drivers in this series,
especially on the dirt. I mean, he is the dirt devil himself, and see if he can do good here today.
Yep, Tyler Benoit running for that championship. He needs to make this race, and his friend Matt Evans, it looks a little squirrely for him if he's going to make the show.
Exactly. I mean, right now he's done a good job in the first half, but can he finish off in the second half? Almost flipped.
Toppled it.
Yeah, exactly. But here he goes, a little bit straight here. Here he comes. Coming to the finish.
Line. Avoid those pylons.
A 35.20.
That's going to be a good show, and now he puts his friend Matt Evans on the bubble. As now Zachary Fitzwater from Australia Racing couldn't get more local than this.
Wow, Matt Evans might not be able to make it to the show. This is going to be...
I thought he was going to get some slick driving done there, but almost flipped it over. That could hurt his time.
Man, this is interesting. Black Mamba on the chopping block. I don't think he's going to be able to survive there for long.
Yeah, that looks pretty detrimental to Evans. He needs everyone else to basically fail to make it.
So far, I think he's going to be good for one more round.
Yeah, Fitzwater is really struggling here at his home track, so it looks like he's going to have to maybe pack this thing up. Yeah.
39.59.
Not even close. Fitzwater not going to make this one. It's now our champions on track.
Now Matt Evans has got to be careful here. He's sitting there waiting. I mean, his season's just going to end in a heartbeat.
Now, Mark Holbert doesn't need to make this event. There's no pressure on him. He just wants to get an extra paycheck.
Exactly. And I mean, also he wants to get some driving experience because maybe if he moves up to the upper level, he's going to be racing on Dead Man's Curve.
Well, he's a championship here, I think. He's a champion here, so I think he may have a good shot at moving up next year.
Oh, but this is a flawless run from Mark Holbert right now.
Yeah, wow. He's looking really good. A little bit of contact coming to the line. Can he scramble it with
Man, if he didn't hit that wall.
time beating it? He does.
Yeah.
Matt Evans cannot win this championship.
Another driver up to bat, Michael Aurelio. Look at all these big names just getting knocked off one by one.
Yeah, Michael Aurelio on the bubble. Now Ian Siegel, the Hebrew missile, trying to make it across the line. Oi.
Decides to go. Oi, babe. Decides to go with the flying approach on the hump, and it really slows him down.
I mean, he is the Hebrew missile. That's what you have to go for with that nickname. But Ian Siegel has been a very quiet year in Arena Cross. Let's see if this will have a chance.
Oh, wow, getting a lot of speed in this final stretch here, but hits the pylon.
No! 37.13, that's in. Next up, we have James Silverfox, says he's going to be on track. A great season for James Silverfox so far in the Arena Cross series, but just couldn't get the championship.
I mean, he started off very slow, and then started to really pick it up near the end. I mean, he showed a lot of potential, and it shows that he could be a really great driver.
Yeah, he has experience on Dead Man's Curve. He raced here last year. Had a decent run, I think around 11th. No, actually, it was, I forget exactly where he finished. I think he may have actually finished the course, though.
We don't look at stats before these races,
Our stat guy's working hard back there, but he didn't have that stat right away. But coming to the line, it's a 34.13. Fast time for James.
Wow.
Now Ian Siegel finds himself on the chopping block. Here's William Duncan in car number 11 running for the championship.
Oh, my goodness. Here, William Duncan. He had an amazing turnaround this season. Not a good start for him here, though.
Yeah, William Duncan, who I believe is about 12 points out of the championship lead, he needs a good finish here today to get into the event. He needs to beat Kalesa and Binoy, and man, this is an ugly run for Duncan.
Man, if he can't beat 37-13, he's automatically knocked out.
Coming to the line, let's see what he can do. This doesn't look too promising.
This is going to be close.
37-50,
wow.
Doesn't beat Siegel. As now Dylan Young is on track, but is he too young to make this event?
He's always too young. Is he ever going to grow up? I don't know.
But Dylan Young, who entered this season halfway through, it's been a mostly downhill ride for Young this season. He had one good run, though.
He did have one good run, and he was a pretty decent driver last season, but
a couple wins.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he can't be. It's the same thing with Colin Bartel. They're both really.
No!
That same spot that failed him early. Ian Siegel will live another day.
Yeah, well, Dylan Young out of this one. He will not be competing. His next up is John Cittadino.
Oh my goodness!
He's made a return
with a very flamboyant car.
Yeah, you're not going to miss that one, but hopefully he doesn't miss the show, which I think he has one of the lowest odds of making this
John
race.
Cittadino is someone that we always wanted to win, but never did.
He's good and everything else. He just is.
Yeah.
This is not his wheelhouse.
Oh, so far he's trying to pick up he gave him a little warm-up run in some of the other tracks, and it hasn't showed yet. But John Cittadino a little rusty, but.
Yeah, he hasn't been in the car all season long.
Exactly. See if he can finish out. Oh, a little shaky.
A couple of close calls, but 36-80, that's a little close. He is still in at the moment, though.
Now, Tyler Kalesa, the other man you want to look out for, the leader right now for the championship. Really, all that's left is Tyler and Tyler.
Basically, yeah. Tyler Binoy made his run.
Yep.
Tyler Kalesa is the last championship guy, and then the rest are just drivers trying to work their way in.
Exactly. Andy Thomas is on the chopping block. Another great driver that really almost won the arena cross.
Yeah, and Thomas just couldn't get it done today.
Yeah, exactly. And it was a tough showing. I mean, she was like, what, second up?
Yeah, it was pretty early on in the sun.
But a 34.02!
That's why he's the points leader.
Wow!
That's why he's the points leader. It's now John Emilio for Dillo Motorsports. Let's see what he can do in this car.
Oh, God! No! He flips it over!
Well, he's not going to make the show, unfortunately, but at least he can try and finish it for posterity.
Man, I didn't even want to say his nickname now.
ZD.
John Emilio.
ZD, unfortunately, the Z is going to stand for 0 this time
yeah,
out.
Exactly. And now we're not talking about the big ZD,
But yeah, it is unfortunate for him, but at least he's going to try and finish it. Oh, he's off track.
Oh my goodness.
So now he's got to find a way to get back onto the track. This section's a little walled off. This is not where the cars are supposed to go. He's got to try and maybe launch off one of these humps to get on track.
This looks a lot like the original Yuma. Remember when you used to get stuck in that little side area where the cactus jump was?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, and they had to do this mound jump.
Oh,
no.
No speed off that jump, and he's going to fail to finish.
Will live another day.
He's got 3 more drivers to go. We'll have to see. And in fact, we're getting word that John Cittadino's actually tied with someone. He's tied with Carson Bettles. So if Cittadino gets knocked out and Bechtol's on the bubble and Bechtel stays there, they will have a tiebreaker race to see who gets 20th.
Wow. But Joseph Enesco might be the one that can really change that around.
Yeah, Joseph Enesco in car number 4. This has been a quiet year for him. He had one solid effort in Blackpool, but it's really been off the radar.
He does have one win under his belt from last season, but he really couldn't give that momentum into this season.
Yeah, well, a new team this year. He just didn't have it together. But that will make the show. Carson Bettles on the bubble. Next up, the Flying Dutchman. Let's see if he can.
Remember, these are the get 3 guys that said can make or break who can stay into this event.
I know. Can Robert Piet make the show? He's been wanting to attempt this event. He's been watching this series. He's been looking forward to it.
Oh, no. Goes for the flying approach. That could make it worse.
The Flying Dutchman.
I know.
Went a little too literal with that.
Yeah.
But Piet from the Netherlands going down the back circuit.
Oh, no.
This doesn't look good. I do not think he will get it.
This is going to be close.
He's got to pick up some serious time, and this is a straightaway. So.
All right. See if he can hit it.
Coming to the line. 39.26.
He is out.
Time for Piet. Not going to get it done. It's our last driver on track. It's Joshua Michaels for Rage Motorsports. Won earlier this year in Dubai. Upset Tyler Binoy. Can he upset another Tyler today?
Here we go. Can he do it?
If he misses the race, then we're going to get a tiebreaker race between Bechtel and Cittadino. If Michaels makes it, then there's no problem. we stay with this lineup.
All right, here we go. Joshua Michaels looking flawless right now, cruising through the switchbacks.
A couple of close calls.
Wow!
He's getting
Whoa!
it. Coming to the line.
Wow, can he beat Tyler?
34-13.
We have a tie.
Ties with Silver Fox, but it doesn't matter. They're both going to make the race anyway.
Wow.
So there is your final lineup. Tyler Kolesa. That is the class of the field at his home track.
Exactly. A phenomenal run from Todd Kolesa, followed by Joshua Michaels and James Silverfox.
Yeah, Chris Aurelio, a solid effort in 4th. And Anthony McCreary, it's been a while for him, but he's in 5th place.
You know,
Dixon, Beatty, Cole, Binoy, and Blake.
And I'm excited that we get to see Chris Aurelio do one more showdown at Dead Man's Curve before he opts out, sadly.
Actually, it's Michael Aurelio that's opting out. But
well, not both of them, really.
No, Chris Aurelio, as we know, is going to stay at the moment. And here's the rest of your top 20. Henderson, Carter, Davis, Johnson, Pericles, Onesto, Bartel, Siron, Holbert, and Matt Duell.
Yeah, Matt Duell. 20th right there. But, oh, man.
And Mark Holbert's going to make the race, so he's going to get some experience on
exactly.
Mark
Holbert is really coasting his way into the Rallycross. I hope he signs up next season.
Yeah, Mark Holbert, the Canadian, having a great run. And these are the drivers who failed to qualify. You see Carson Bettles and John Cedeno. We could have had a good showdown there, but they both got edged out. But the big ones, William Duncan and Matt Evans, they are out of the championship hunt along with Alex Hawkins. That means it's a 2-car battle between the Tylers.
I know. This is going to be a great event. I mean, we always have... It's going to be better than last season where, you know, Adam was already a secure win. Adam Dunlap was a secure win. And Tyler had no chance, obviously.
This could technically be Adam Dunlap's second championship. He's the crew chief for Tyler Kolesa.
Yes.
So, and there's the rest of it. Robert Piet, Zachary Fitzwater, Ron Orng. There's Alex Hawkins, who had his trouble today. William Brock almost wrecked it. Finn Guy was so confident, but 37th is where his confidence will get him. Then Emilio, Young, and Shelley all failed to finish.
Exactly, and it was a contest. It was a good contest today. A lot of great drivers, a lot of great showings. But I'm so excited for Dead Man's Curve. It's going to be a long event. It's going to be sweaty. It's going to be rugged. And it's going to be fun.
Here are your race results of the Arena Cross Series competitors, so you know where they all finished.
Yeah.
Silver Fox, second win of the season.
Sweeping it, man. He had a great run.
Yeah, look at that. Huge lead over Skyler Dixon. Betty Johnson, a good finish, too. Mark Holbert in 4th. And as you see, Emilio and Shelley DNF'd in this one. A lot of these Arena Cross drivers did pretty poorly. Only the top 4 made the show.
Exactly.
And these are your final point standings for the Utica Arena Cross Series. Mark Holbert with a 10-point advantage over James Silverfox. Then Annie Thomas, Skyler Dixon, and Brandon Crasta, despite only running half the schedule, 5th in points.
Exactly. That's a pretty good line, a pretty good point standing there. Ian Siegel, the Hebrew Missile, not so good, followed by Betty Johnson, Joshua Michaels, which just came in there.
Yeah,
and then
Betty Johnson was impressive. She won a race earlier this year.
Yeah, she did.
And there's the rest of the standings. These guys really struggled throughout the year. Alex Tanker, last place with only 12 points accrued.
Yep.
Well, that does it for this qualifier event. Next time you'll see us, we'll be racing on the big boy. It's going to be Dead Man's Curve.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting event, and the track designers have made it harder this year.
Oh, I'm so excited.
No one's really gotten a good look at the first jump, but it should be a good one.
It's going to be a showdown. You're going to see a wreck fest, I'll tell you that one.
So, from us here at the Utica Rallycross Series, we'll see you next time.
Peace!